a song you don't get to rehearse, and every single verse can make it that much worse.
I just saw Teen Beach Movie, and yes, at the Movie Void, when we say we review whatever we feel like reviewing, we really mean what we are saying. So, Teen Beach Movie is actually the movie if you're like a parent and you have like these older kids who are checking out these high school teen flicks, then this is actually something that you should like join in while they're watching this, or just when you're alone and not embarrassed, just download it for yourself. But the thing about Teen Beach Movie is that it actually really could work as a really good adult time travel alternative universe comedy. It's about two kids who, through a storm at the beach, suddenly get transported into a movie. And the funny thing is, it works a lot better than you'd actually think a Disney Channel production would work like. It seems like a spoof of old Elvis films, of old surf films, of things like Scooby-Doo also. It's like somewhere between Grease, Scooby-Doo, and Elvis films. And it actually like really works, especially like I was interested in this film because I saw My Friend Dahmer, where also Ross Lynch plays the main character.
I like bones.
And seeing him in this film
Doesn't stop, is it ever gonna stop?
was such a gigantic contrast. But because of this gigantic contrast, you also notice what kind of a great actor this guy is. So, Ross Lynch, if you're watching this, God damn it, man, you're doing a fuck of a good job. But anyway, like, the thing about this is that there are so many references to old films and so many references to old jokes and old styles that the people who originally went to make this film weren't intending to make just like a teenager film. And that is like what makes it really fun, because you're actually like watching this totally childish, stupid little silly musical movie with all these little kids, and it actually they're throwing references at you from movies that you have to really think about if you remember them. The villains in this film, they're totally over the top, crazy ass. They're like villains you'd expect from things like the Batman series with Adam West in the 50s and 60s.
I shall be used for nobler purposes, to escalate the cause of crime.
It's like that type of a campy, loony, crazy style. And yes, of course, this film has its stupid little Disney flaws. Yes, of course, they are going to force the stupid, non-existent feminism shit upon your ass in this film, but it still works. We have a good plot here. We have direction that is a little something I discovered today that exists called over-directing, which is like overacting for actors, but only when directors over-direct and make everything like totally over the top. But I know when you're like focusing on a kids movie, you have to really, really explain what you're trying to say. So like this film, it is definitely a kids film, but it is not directly aimed at kids. Where we get to part 2. Everyone over 20, you don't want to see that. I think that was the point when like first film was done, that they discovered that their film was only like targeted at a Disney audience, and that is why like they made it more of a kids film and there weren't these references. The thing that actually like really works very well in the first part is also the soundtrack. You have these totally classical doo-wop surf numbers.
Surf, 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 crazy. Surf, surf, crazy. I just can't stop myself from falling for ya. Can't hold on any longer, and now I'm falling for ya.
And it really works. It's like you're feeling this surfy Grease feeling in there. And in part 2, It just sounds like something from the Jonas Brothers, the whole entire soundtrack.
Without you, I'm on my own. Am I gonna be alone?
And the songs feel way more forced than in the first one.
Sometimes you just gotta spontaneously break into song, right?
Yes. I just gave a great speech about what kind of an amazing TV production Teen Beach Movie is. Next week, we're doing Human Centipede 2.
Teen Beach Movie. Teen Beach 2.